It has been 2 weeks since I last changed the bed, so it is time, and as you can see, it is also time for a good old vacuum. It's been about a week. 8 days, in fact. The weather is lovely, so I hung my bedding outside, my duvet and my pillows in the window, rather. I'm not including a lot of sound on this video because I was wheezing. I think I have a little bit of allergies, and it's both birch and salix is like popping off. I have come to really like this duster. It really, it fluffs things into the air, of course. Dusters do that. But it really does catch quite a bit, and it gets into these areas that my hand doesn't reach with the wet or damp dusting cloth that I use. I have that microfiber cloth. I think you'll see it soon enough. But I like going over everything with this one before I vacuum, of course. I said it before and I'll say it again. Do not get black furniture. The dust on that is so visible in comparison to any other furniture that I own. I've never had white furniture though, so maybe that's as equally bad. I don't know. The gray of the dust is really standing out. Also, I tend to have like a glass standing on here, so there's usually also a ring of like that has been damp that gets extra dusty. Anyway, so I'm just flicking dust all over the place, going over my door frame, etc. This really does, I especially like it on top of my clothes. My hand does not successfully do that. I have to shake out all the clothes and stuff. And I do that sometimes. And of course they don't hang there that long mostly, but some things end up hanging there for a really long time. Now you can see the birch outside, the hanging birch. It is really something. It's popped, the leaves are popping. You could hear them just go pop, 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 pop. So, and here I am dusting and cleaning the windowsill, and I have just water on this normally. I think I have also a little bit of a dish soap here in this instance, just so I can clean a little. But really, it's not very dirty. It's mostly just dust, and also my window is open all the time, so there's just little outside stuff that comes in. And this house has spiders, so sometimes there's spider webs. I love it when there are spiders. I think they're so cute. It is a bit annoying to walk into cobwebs and stuff, but it's okay. I don't mind them, and I call them my little housekeepers because I know they eat other insects and stuff. So when there are lots of spiders, there's very little other things, and I really enjoy that. I use that pink mug as my pink mug. That's where I keep water in when I'm doing watercolor and stuff, so it just moves around the room a bit. Here you can see a lot of dust on my little pillow, my floor pillow that I like to sit on. That is dusty. Yeah, I don't know why it's so dusty this particular week, but I've been in bed a lot and it's been really nice weather out, so the window's been open. I'm guessing it's a combination of those two things. And that was a cobweb. A little spidey had been there, and then it collected a lot of dust. I like to go over these with my vacuum, even though I probably didn't need to since I had been over there with the duster. Then the big vacuum. I did not go under the bed this time since I did that last week. Now here, I have not noticed yet that I am making a great mistake. I'm in fact not noticing that until I'm going to put on the duvet cover. That is in fact the old sheet, the one that I took off just right before this. I don't know why I picked that up. I knew I had picked out a white one from the cupboard where I keep them. It's just so silly. Anyway, I have yet to realize I'm just putting on my pillow covers and struggling a little bit with this one because it's a little tight. The pillow is quite big. I don't have any cases that it doesn't kind of threaten to burst a little bit, or not exactly burst, but you know. Anyway, I will eventually discover my mistake, so that's good. At least I'm not sleeping on a dirty sheet this next fortnight. I change my sheets every 2 weeks, sometimes every week, depending a little bit on how much time I spend in bed, because it is my most comfortable piece of furniture in here, and I spend most of my time in here. Now, I want to say thank you for watching me do this again. I know I did that last week as well. It is what it is. I'm about to do spring cleaning on the house though, so maybe there'll be some other videos. But right now the weather is so nice, we gotta get the garden started. I am working on that. Anyway, here you can see I actually changed the sheet and you can see somewhat of the results. Okay, thank you, bye.